Humans create the perfect society with no pain, no lies, no conflict, but also no color, no love, and no freedom. A catastrophe called the Ruin annihilated society. The world rebuilt black and white communities. Each community is ruled by an elder, and all of the elders answer to the chief elder. Race, religion, and ethnicity do not exist, since they are all seen as divisive forces. Conflict, pain, and suffering were surgically removed from society, along with individuality, emotions, and freedom. There are no lies. Everyone obeys the law and the curfew. Reproduction is prohibited. Genetic engineering creates the next generation of humans. Every morning, the citizens have to take their medication. Once a child comes of age, the society gives them a role to fulfill for the rest of their lives. Jonas, Fiona, and Asher ride their bikes just one day before the graduation ceremony, but Jonas seems to notice something strange about the society in which he lives. He can start to see color. They volunteer at the local nurturing center where Jonas's assigned father works. After a day of volunteering, they all have dinner. During feeling time, the mother, father, Jonas, and Lily, his younger sister, all express their feelings. Jonas expresses his anxiety, but his mother soothes him by telling him the elders don't make mistakes. During the graduation ceremony, the chief elder appears in holographic form. The elders who are retired will be sent off to retirement homes. Mothers are assigned newborns. The 9-year-olds are given a symbol of independence and responsibility. And finally, the 18-year-olds are assigned life vocations. But they skipped Jonas. This is by design. Thanks to his elevated IQ, Jonas is selected to be the receiver of memory. Confused, he talks to his family about the role, but they cannot help him either. So Jonas goes to his room and learns about his future role from a holographic presentation. He can break all the rules other society members must follow. He can lie, ask any question, wear whatever clothes he wants, and he smashes that like button just like you should do if you haven't already. Oh no, in all seriousness, he doesn't take medication. After dressing casually, Jonas goes to the house of the Giver, the current receiver of memory. The Giver tells Jonas that humans do not remember the past. They turn to the receiver of memory for guidance. He is the wisdom of the society. As Jonas sits next to him, the Giver compares the mark on their wrists. They are the same. As they touch, Jonas sees snow for the first time. Jonas is shocked by the new world. The Giver walks home with Jonas and tells him that he will learn everything in time. At home, Jonas behaves differently. While talking to his mother, his father brings an infant home to catch up on his development. Jonas then notices the same mark on the baby's wrist. The following day, the Giver and Jonas explore the world of colors, something the elders eradicated because it made people envious. Looking out the window, Jonas notices a tree beyond the mist. The elders claimed there's nothing beyond the mist. The morning after, Fiona, Asher, and Jonas share experiences from their new jobs. Jonas tells them about the crazy new things they can do. Jonas and Fiona grab a tray and they slide down to the grass below. As Jonas helps Fiona get off the grass, the community radio warns them about touching hands. The chief elder and the Giver meet later that night. The chief elder is concerned Jonas is sharing too much of his experiences with his friends, but the Giver assures her that this is normal. The chief elder then warns the Giver not to get carried away, reminding him of what happened to the previous Giver. During the following sessions, the Giver introduces Jonas to music, dancing, the animal world, different cultures, important historical events, and different races. He even shows him a map of the barrier placed around their society. At home, Jonas decides to stop taking the injections, since the Giver told him that is how the elders keep human emotions at bay. After all this exposure, the Giver feels Jonas is ready to experience pain. He is unable to cope with the sight of poachers taking the life of an innocent elephant. When he comes back, the Giver comforts him and braces him for more pain. When he returned home, Jonas was unable to sleep. So, he told Gabriel everything he knew and even showed him the event with the poachers and the elephant. He finally goes to sleep, but keeps seeing Fiona in his dreams. The following morning, he talks to the Giver, who assures him that it is normal. He tells him that this is the beginning of love, an emotion the elders removed. Later, when Lucas and Fiona ride their bikes, Jonas can't take his eyes off her. The following day, during the training, Jonas finds the giver collapse on the floor. He rushes to help him up, but that is when he is introduced to war. Pain, loss, and hurt flooded his brain all at once. Lucas was horrified and ran away, while the giver chased after him, telling the boy he wasn't supposed to see that for another 2 to 3 years. After Jonas leaves, the giver visits a memory of Rosemary, the previous receiver of wisdom. Completely lost for words, Jonas doesn't even greet his friend, Asher. He goes straight to Fiona and tells her that he stopped taking the daily injections. After telling Fiona to stop taking the injections herself, Jonas tells the girl to meet him at the fountain the following day. The following day, the giver and Jonas talk about Rosemary. The giver showed Rosemary pain only 2 months after the training, and the girl couldn't cope with the emotion. She asked the elders to release her from her role and release her to elsewhere. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, gently tap the subscribe button and get a thank you from our editors. Jonas naively says that Rosemary living in elsewhere isn't too bad. The giver then shows the boy what elsewhere truly means. He shows him a hologram of his father taking a baby twin to elsewhere by giving him a lethal injection. At that point, Jonas realizes that their society doesn't understand death because they've never seen it. That is why his father was so calm during the procedure. He believed the baby was going to elsewhere. All the young and old people released in elsewhere are actually being eliminated. After Jonas finds out he cannot do anything to stop this, he goes and meets with Fiona. She didn't take her injection and is an emotional mess. After talking through her feelings, Jonas and Fiona kiss. Later, at home, Jonas finds out that Gabriel, the baby, was taken to elsewhere. As he is leaving the neighborhood, Asher stops him and asks him about his strange behavior. Unable to explain, Jonas punches Asher in the face. Jonas goes to the giver and asks for help. They hatch a plan for retrieving the memory of the world. Jonas will take Gabriel to the boundary of memory. That way, all the memories of humanity will be free. The giver will stay in the society to help guide the citizens to cope with the newly acquired memories. Jonas's mother goes to the chief elder and reports on her son's strange behavior. At the edge, the chief elder announces that Jonas is being tracked down. The giver hands him the map and leaves him with one last memory. Jonas then goes to the nurturing center and, with the help of Fiona, gets Gabriel. Meanwhile, the guards surround the building. After taking the baby and sharing one last kiss, Fiona distracts the guards while Jonas steals one of their bikes. The chief elder finds out that the giver and Fiona helped him, so they imprison both of them, while running an in memoriam montage of clips from the quote-unquote lost Jonas. Meanwhile, the chief elder takes Asher to eradicate his friend. Jonas, on the other hand, is in the desert. They are traveling with Gabriel to the edge. Asher finds them with his drone, pulls them using magnetic technology, and drops them in the river. He couldn't bear to kill his best friend. When the elder asked him about completing the mission, Asher lied for the first time. At the society, they are getting ready to release Fiona to elsewhere. Just as Jonas fights Mother Nature and the elements, the giver fights the elders into freeing humans from a bitter trap. The chief elder retorts by saying love can turn into passion, and passion into contempt or murder. Meanwhile, Jonas has collapsed in the snow, but he wakes up and sees the sled from his memory. He takes it and rides down the hill. He passes the barrier, and all of the memories are released to the people. The worker can no longer deliver the lethal injection. He stops, and Fiona lives. In the end, Jonas cradles Gabriel in his arms as they walk towards the house where all the Christmas carols are coming from.